Good morning, students. So, we will continue with our chapter A Pact with the Sun on page number 8. And the chapter's name is The Shepherd's Treasure. Okay. Though still tired, the king decided to depart the next morning. So now the king, who had disguised as a shepherd to meet the shepherd who he had heard that is very kind. So he was very tired, but he wanted to go back to his palace. He said, "Many thanks for your kindness to a poor traveler. I have a long way to go. Permit me to leave." Now he's saying that I very much thank you just for showing your kindness to a poor traveler, but now I have to go, so please give me permission to leave. Looking straight into the eyes of his guest, the shepherd replied, "Thank you, Your Majesty, for paying me the compliment of a visit." Now what happened? The shepherd, he recognized that the person who had disguised as shepherd is not actually a shepherd but actually the king. So he said, "Thank you for visiting me." The king was astonished. Now the king was shocked that I have disguised as a shepherd, but still he recognized who I am, as well as pleased. But he was also pleased because he had heard that the shepherd was very wise. He is indeed very wise, he thought to himself. Now he thought that he is actually very wise. I need people like him to work for me. So he said that I need people like him to work for me in his palace. And the king appointed this humble shepherd the governor of a small district. So now the king, he appointed the shepherd as the governor of a very small district. Although he rose to power and dignity, the shepherd remained as humble as ever. See, now he had got power, he could have done anything, but no, he still chose to remain humble to everyone. People loved and honored him for his wisdom, sympathy, and goodness. Now, people also loved him for his wise advice, his wisdom, his sympathy towards the poor, and his goodness. He was kind and just to one and all. He was kind to everyone. His fame as fair and wise governor soon spread throughout the country. Now his fame, everybody was talking about him, that he's very good, he's very kind. So that news, that fame spread throughout the country. Everybody heard about the shepherd now. Okay. The governor of the provisions grew terribly jealous. Now the other governors, they took jealous that why is this man being praised so much? When somebody is doing something good, no, the ones who are bad, they will always feel jealous that why everybody is talking about him, why they are not talking about us. So the same thing was going here also of him, and began to talk to the king against him. Now what they did, they started talking about him bad, about him. They started talking against him to the king. They said, "He is very dishonest and keeps for himself part of money that he collects as tax from the people." Now what wrong thing they said? The false thing they said, that he is very dishonest and whatever he's collect the money from the people, he keeps some part for himself. He doesn't give the entire to the kingdom, but he keeps something for himself also. Perhaps he carried it in him, they added, an iron chest. Now he said that he carries it in an iron chest, might be a container that he always carries with him. So they said that he is carrying that money in his chest, iron chest. Perhaps he carried in it the treasure that he had secretly collected. Now they are saying that he had carried the treasure in it which he had secretly collected. Okay, they were accusing him of false charges. After all, they said mockingly, he was an ordinary shepherd and could behave no better. Now what did they say? Okay, after all, he is just a shepherd. Now seeing so much of money, he could not resist, so he kept money for himself. All those nonsense things they were talking about the shepherd. At first the king did not pay attention to these reports, but how long would he ignore these governors and their endless stories but about the shepherd? See, first the king, no, he ignored all these things, but again and again the same thing they are saying. So the king also could not ignore him, the stories that were the wrong stories that were going about the shepherd. One thing was certain, the king discovered the new governor didn't carry an iron chest with him all the time. But one thing the king also noticed, that the new governor, he always carried that iron chest with him. So that king also noticed that okay, he is having that iron chest with him always. So one day the new governor was summoned to the palace. He came riding on his camel, and to everyone's delight, the famous iron chest was there, fastened securely behind him on the camel's back. So he was called to the palace. The governor, no, he was called to the palace, and then he came riding on his camel, and to everyone's delight, the famous chest, the iron chest, everybody said no that he's carrying money in it. That was with him. It was fastly secure, means it was, he was carrying it on his back, on his camel's back. Now the king was angry. He thundered, "Why do you always carry that iron chest with you? What does it contain?" The king was angry because everybody was talking about that iron chest. So he said, the king also said that, "Why do you carry that always with you? What is there in?" Thunder means he shouted what it contains. So king also wanted to know what it contains. The governor smiled. Now the governor smiled because he knew he hasn't done anything wrong. So he smiled. He asked his servant to bring in the chest. Now he asked his servant that okay, bring the chest to me. How eagerly the people standing around waited for the shepherd to be found out. Now the bad people who were standing around, they all were waiting that now the iron chest will open, the money will come out, and the governor, the shepherd will be punished. Okay. But how great was their astonishment, but how great they were surprised, and they were astonished, shocked they were, and even of the king himself when the chest was open. So the king was also very shocked when the chest was open. No gold or silver or jewels, but an old blanket was all that came out. When the iron chest opened, there was no gold, no silver, no jewels, nothing, but there was only a old blanket that came out from the chest. Everybody was curious to know what was there inside. So what they thought that it would be gold, silver, jewels, but no, what came out? An old blanket. Holding it proudly, the shepherd said, "This is my master, is my only treasure I would carry with him." Now he said that this is my only treasure that I would carry with him. The blanket was his treasure. "But why do you carry such an ordinary blanket with you? Surely you are the governor of a district," the king asked. Now the king asked that why do you carry this old blanket with you? You are the governor of the district, you can have anything you want, but why carrying this old blanket? To which the shepherd replied with quiet dignity, "This blanket is my old friend. It will still protect me if in any time your majesty should wish to take away my new clothes." Now he said that this old blanket is my best friend, my old friend. If in any case you decide to take everything that I have today, like I am the governor, if you decide to take away all these powers from me, this old friend of mine, this old blanket will always support me, it will always be with me. See, power, no, one day power is there, the next day power is gone, but the things that you keep with you for your lifetime will always be there for you. Nobody can take that from you. How pleased the king was, and how embarrassed the jealous governors became to hear the wise man's reply. The king was very pleased, very happy, and the jealous governors were embarrassed because they doubted a wise man. Now they knew that the shepherd was indeed the humblest and the wisest man in the land. So now they also agreed that okay, the shepherd is the humblest and the wisest man on this land. The king made him the governor of a much bigger district that very day, and the king was so happy and so pleased by his loyalty and his humbleness that he made the shepherd the governor of a much bigger district, and everybody agreed that the shepherd was very wise and humble. When you are wise and you are humble and you are good to people, all kind of people, everybody notices that you are a good person, and one day that goodness will always reward you in a better way. Okay, so always try to be good to everyone, if you have power or you don't. Especially when you have powers, you should be good to everyone. Okay, thank you.